let's see, we go this way, sprint over here, activate this button. 2 doorways. Oh look, Baron of Hell! Well, it's a demon, so it's gotta die. And it's throwing its green acid at me. There's one down. And the other one went back into his little hidey hole. Second one's dead. Here we go. Right, let's see. Where do we go now? Visibility. Right. Ah, here we go. Right, so that's opened up. We go down here. Let these steps open up. Right, step on this thing. Oh, we're surrounded. Bloody hell, that was carnage. Well, it's going to keep on going. Doom is going to keep on going, at least figure-wise. Anyway, games, I don't know how they're don't know how long they're going to last. I mean, we've got to wait for the new one that's the sequel to the 2016 one that's just come out. Basically the remake, we've got to wait for a sequel to that. But the time being, gives me the chance to produce more figures. So we have here, as you just seen, the Baron of Hell. One that I had been teasing for a while, and it's got some new techniques in it. So he uses a brand new type of clay for his hands, and also for his head and his horns as well. So let's go into them. Welcome. So you just saw the intro. Yeah. Let's get right to it. As you can see, we've got the others. Cyber Demon there. And this theme is Sign of Evil, which is the theme you heard when I was facing the Baron of Hell. Speaking of which, let's get right to it. But first of all, a little spoiler. The next figure I've just finished. The Kako Demon. Just finished him actually. So what we're going to do with him is just going to pop him right there. He is glued, so he won't be removed on his stand. I'll talk a bit more about him in his review, but for now, he's at the start of the show. He's the Baron of Hell. But first of all, let's get to his one accessory. A weird looking thing. Well, as you very remember, this is his signature attack. If the camera decides to focus. Give me a sec. Camera's not focusing here. This is very dumb. Oh, we got something. Oh, jeez almighty. Just give me 1 second. I need something to prop up in the way. I've used my Modern Warfare 3 box. I can prop something in the way. Let's give the camera a chance to focus without focusing on the background. And it's still not doing it. Anyway, here it is. It is just a green thing with brush strokes in it, like thick, hard brush strokes in the clay to make it like a flamey thing. Not much. Anyway, let's get on to the actual figure. Here it is. Let's take a nice look at that head. See his teeth. I'll just lay him down and put the camera over him. Actually, let me just cut here and get the flash on so you can see better. Much better. Here we go. Now you can see him a lot better. And where is his effect? See? It's got all these brush strokes in it. Now the camera focuses better. So it's got all these effects like this. It's kind of molded around his hand. This was made out of scrap, and then it had all this texturing done into it while it was still in the hand. Bit of glue was put around here to stiffen it, and it is a little bit rubbery. Well, it's not rubber actually, it's clay, but you get the point. Anyway, here is the Baron of Hell. Now you're probably wondering, why does it have green eyes? Well, the sprite does not have any eyes at all, that you can see. But the new Doom 2016 version has green eyes, so I took some inspiration from that. He has a dark... This is not a wash, this is the same stuff that's on his horns and a bit on his teeth and all that. It is blood paint. Blood from the Blood God. Doom Guy has it. Well, he did before he fell over. Pinky has it. If I just show you. See, he has it on his teeth. And Cacodemon also has it. In fact, Cacodemon has a lot of it. This guy has quite a decent amount. So he's got some of his hair. His hairy legs have been stained with it. He's got some on his fingers. Of course, he's been punching people, bludgeoning them. So he's got it there. Side of his head. I really like the way this head turned out. This was used using Fimo brand clay, which was the baking stuff. Unfortunately, got some paint scrapage there, which kind of sucks, but oh well. The horns were made out of Fimo brand, and the same with the fists. Everything else was air hardening. I just felt that the Fimo brand was a bit easier to get details in, because you could work with it indefinitely until you wanted to bake it, which is good, really, because it really enabled me to perfect this head. Now, on camera, he's turning up a bit pinkish, but if I pull in Pinky, there is a difference between the shades. And this guy's actually red. It's just the camera's making him look a little bit pink, but really he is red. Of course, Pinky here, you know, he's pink. This guy, let's get onto the back of him. See his horns, patterns continuing around. He's got some back muscle here, his triceps, he's got his spinal ridge, his hairy arse, his legs, and he's got these big things which kind of detract from the appearance, but they are heel spurs, and they will enable him to stand. As you can see, he stands very, very well. Yeah, he does stand very, very well. And on the other side, he has his bicep muscle, his pecs, his abs, which the bottom set are segmented, so, you know, they enable for articulation reasons. They're separate for articulation reasons, but the top set aren't. His hands, unfortunately, this one does not articulate. It got so loose I had to glue it in place, which kind of sucked. As you can see, it's got an open pose, like a throwing. The other one is a closed fist. Pretty cool. Closed fist feels it looks a bit small, but it is the same as this. It literally was made the same way as this. Now this piece just is a little difficult to get in his hand. Sometimes it's better, I think, if you just slide it over there. And it does fit on his hand, and it looks like he's got a boxing glove now. Let's rotate that. And now he looks like he's about to throw it at you, or dish a really big punch. And then if we hold the BFG here, it's like it is in Doom, where bang, bang, bang. It actually pulls off very well. If my stupid hand wasn't in the way, it would pull off a good first-person effect of Doom itself. Of course, the BFG has been shown off in its own video, and so is Doom Guy. Let's get to scaling. Just straighten out Doom Guy here. He pretty much stands as tall as Doom Guy. They both fell over simultaneously. Wow, that's odd. Let me just get that there. Yeah, that just falls off. Let me just break a little bit of it off, just to, yeah, break a little bit of excess. I don't commonly do this on bloody camera, and some white showing up. But the good news is it will click in his hand easier. Like, it does actually fit there, because this little piece, this little green bit, is actually designed to kind of smush in between his thumb. And it doesn't come off at all, it doesn't fall off, so it is the best accessory, really. It's better than Freddy's microphone. Still, comparison. Here he is with his Pinky with his brother, or fellow demon brother. Here he is with Doom Guy. He stands just a little bit taller than Doom Guy. Here he is with the Kako Demon. And then, just for the sake of it, just for the absolute sake of it, here he is with Big Daddy Boy, who, oh, that was lucky. I managed to get him to stand first go. As you can see, Cyber Demon completely dwarfs him, but that's natural because that happens in the game. Now, this is actually something I'm going to test out on video. Can he hold the BFG? Not that you would get him doing this. And the answer is... just carefully get it in there. He just about can, though without any wrist articulation, it's not going to amount to very much, but he can hold the BFG. So, if you wanted to, you could have a Baron of Hell, a Renegade Baron of Hell, with the BFG 9000. That actually looks pretty funny, thinking about it. Although his closed fist doesn't help him hold it, but eh. It's not really supposed to. It will break the thumb if you do that. In fact, the thumb's already busted. I can see, look. Crack! Glue time. That's the second time this has happened. Where is my glue? I'll get it later. I'll repair him later. It's alright though. His thumb's not fallen off. Not like Slimer's hand. So, for his articulations, head does the usual. The ball joint. It rotates and then it doesn't pivot this way as much as it does this way. As you can see, this way pivots a lot. This way just doesn't seem to pivot so much. I don't know. Still, it rotates and it goes up a little bit, down a crazy amount. His arms still on the usual joint, so they can rotate. The biceps have a 360-degree rotation using the wrist joint, using the wrist spring that's in it. So you know, you can hear that clicking. Both of them do it. The elbows are double jointed. Again, I really love double joints. Now, this is the only hand that does this. It spins around and it hinges. So it can hinge like that and it can hinge outward. So he can, if he wants to. Well, he can still do it, but he just can't do it as well with this side. He can flex his muscles for the ladies. I'm joking. He's not really going to do that. He's going to spend most of his time bloody killing things and flexing his muscles. His torso has a nice joint here, so he crunches back. Well, he stretches back very far. He crunches forward ever a smidge. Like, and I mean, it's supposed to be like this, but it goes forward a very small amount, and that's because of his abs. That's the one time where the sculpt has come first before the articulation. It pivots as well, and it rotates. That's pretty cool. Legs go forward, they go back. Little bit of swivel, and I mean not too much because otherwise you'll start wrecking the spring in there, so it's not really recommended. Then you have the reverse knee, which is covered on this, so you know. And the elbows are covered as well, you probably noticed, so just like Doom Guy, the elbows are covered. That's something I'm trying to work in, because even I personally think that the joints, like having exposed holes in the joints, is a bit bloody ugly. I may try and update the others to have it actually like Pinky in the 5 Nights at Freddy's guys. And the foot is a hinge, and it is a rotation. And you can swap it around if you want, but it won't amount to anything because it's more angled that way. It makes no sense to angle his foot backward, but if someone wants to do it, you can do. Crouching him is possible. He can crouch. You just constrict his legs all the way. And he can stand up like completely straight with his legs not bent at all, even though he never does, because he does have a slight bend in them. Even on the Doom sprite, even in the game, he has a slight bend in them. Right, so let's get him posed with the others and we'll see what we have. Okay, so just unplug my charger, which is right there. We have Doom Guy and Indominus. Indominus seems to be now like a side buddy to Doom Guy with the plasma gun. And they're up against these four. The Kakadin will be getting his own review, but do be warned, it's probably going to be the shortest one ever because he literally does not do anything. No, I'm serious. I mean, I might make an accessory for him, like a flame ball that comes out of his mouth, but other than that, he literally will not be able to do anything. He has no articulation, no nothing. It's a shame, really, but, you know, we didn't really do anything in the game either. So, anyway, back to the point. We have Kaku Demon, the Cyber Demon, the Baron of Hell, and Pinky. And it's basically one on the desktop. And for those of you who are wondering what this is a head mold that I am working on. It will enable me to make, when this is hardened, I'll be able to push my Fimo clay in here, put this on top, and it will create one of these. As you can see, this just fits right in there, and it comes out easily. And basically what it enabled me to do is create one of those out of that, and then I'll be able to sculpt onto it, so I can get even finer details. So say if some of the cheekbones, like the arch vile, go really deep into the head, I don't have to carve this away. And one of my figures that I'm planning on doing is Edward Richtofen from Origins. It's in the planning stage, no promises. But still, if I do get it done, this head mold, this new solid Fimo head technique will be key to sculpting his head. As you can see, it's kind of like they're fighting over the mold. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah, just close it shut like that. So, hope you guys have enjoyed the Baron of Hell. I know I've enjoyed looking at his finished result. Building it was pretty fun too, but you know, it's getting a little annoying. But still, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.